Highness. Here with the building materials.
Quit that. Before you hit something you'll regret.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Oh, I was hoping we might run into one another again. Your timing is most fortuitous. I'm on the verge of something, but I don't quite have all the information I need. You have no idea how much I appreciate that, truly. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, it seems plain as day, and yet I never would have imagined it before. The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors, but they're not vibrating. I thought perhaps it was some sort of defect, but it's much simpler. They're listening. It means it is ready to reproduce. I believe this tree is sending vibrations out over massive distances and expecting to detect sympathetic vibrations in return. As of yet, there's been no response. I suspect that will not change, that a response is impossible, and that's very, very bad news. My thoughts precisely. Now, as of yet, there has been no response. And clearly, none of the nearby individuals are a correct match. While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, there is one other possibility. Over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged from the Narian War. As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch, one of the trees from New Atlantis, was offered to the leaders of Aquila City. Nice. Short-sighted and ill-advised, in my opinion. Of course, you can't just uproot a native species and plunk it down on some other planet in a totally different environment and expect it to grow. Clearly, no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time. The end result was wholly predictable. The tree died within a few short years. Clever, but no, not necessarily. The tree died, yes, but branches were kept. At least one still exists in the museum there in the city. If I had that branch, I could get DNA samples, and then using various data I've gathered, I could attempt to simulate a response. We could then broadcast that response and hopefully calm down our friend here. But as I say, I need that branch. I knew you would understand. The museum in Aquila City is under the supervision of one Miss Kassler, I'm told. I don't know anything about her, but hopefully she'll be willing to listen to reason and assist our cause. All right, off you go. We don't have any time to waste.
Star Collector space. Hold while we scan your ship. You're good to go. Have a nice time in Aquila City.
Good to go for landing.
I have things for you.
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over. All right, but don't take too long, or Cora's gonna get bored and start disassembling things.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear. I guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Looks to be a stalemate. Maybe a little outside help would do some good.
Sam has told me so many stories about Aquila City. I feel as though I've lived here all my life.
used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
You need to stand back now. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back. I wish I could say you were wrong, but I'm backed into a corner here. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one. All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
I sincerely hope you know what you're doing.
Hey, you in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I
Security
can see
around
him.
here
And
is a
don't try
joke.
nothing. You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong. We'll cooperate when we get what we want. So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us? I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me? Oh, you want to be a hard ass, is that it? Well, I can be a hard ass too. We've been in worse scrapes than this. We can handle being stuck in a bank. We're staying as long as it takes. Nothing you say is gonna change. You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk... We'll cooperate. So tell me, stranger. I don't know you. If that's the best you... Nothing we can't handle? Okay, I get it. Okay, fine. When this is over. Okay, so let's talk. We want to guarantee a safe passage. We'll drop the hostages. After that, we'll radio back. But if anybody follows us when we... Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got ships. They can... So let's... What do you mean? Yeah. Yeah. I don't think nobody's been hurt. So maybe the judge won't come. Yeah. I think...
Well done back there. As representatives of Constellation, avoiding conflict is what we should always be striving to achieve.
They've got the marshal.
What's the word? Well, I'll be a son of an Ashta. How'd you pull that off? Considering those are Shaw's people, that's damn near a miracle. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
Shimon, baby.
Marco! Are you alright? They didn't hurt you, did they?
It's okay. I'm okay. I just need a minute.
There are two certainties in this universe. Death and eating at a Chunks restaurant. And to be honest, death is almost preferable.
A half day. I talked with Miss Kassler, and she'll give a full guided tour.
I mean, no.
Welcome to the Co-Heritage Museum. I offer a brief tour, and I'm happy to discuss the city's history as well. Hi! Please feel free to have a look around. It's the reason I started this place. Most people know Solomon Coe as the founder of Aquila City and the father of the Freestar Collective. He was an astrophysicist who lived on Earth in a place called Wyoming. Solomon was born around the time people first started living in space. Later in life, he designed starships, and when Earth was in peril, those ships helped to save humanity by taking them to new homes in the stars. Absolutely. During the Great Exodus, Solomon came to this world. He named our star Cheyenne, which was also a place on Earth, and gave Aquila its name too. He and some others built the settlement that would go on to become Aquila City, and his descendants still live here today. That is not something I expected to hear today. I assume you're somehow associated with the United Colonies? I've received some odd messages of late. A lot of that these days. You do what you have to, I suppose. But I can't see myself taking jobs from the UC. Well, I'm afraid you've wasted your time because I'm not authorized, nor particularly inclined, to release any of our pieces. That includes 100-year-old tree branches. Sorry, but it's staying in storage. Everything you see here is a piece of Aquila City's history. I hear what you're saying, but I'm afraid it's out of the question. I guess I don't want to impede anything important. Go on, keep it. I guess it couldn't hurt. I can't believe I'm doing this. Please return it in one piece. Not be.
Have a moment.
The museum is
If you're tired of the same routine, Enhance can make you a whole new person. A new face! Welcome to Enhance, where if you can imagine it, I can make your dreams come true. So pull up a chair and These days, some people change their look every week, so the only thing You don't be a stranger.
Moment.
I actually met a guy who finished the Red Mile.
Finished up yet? It's you and me for this. There's something you should know up front. I'm a Coe. As in Solomon Coe, first man on Aquila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact. After planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila. And he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank. We'll be heading there.
Welcome to Akira City, I guess.
Yeah, what is it?
It's still under manufacturing.
Bye for now.
Can I get an invoice? Corporate policy.
Is it okay if I just write it on a notepad?
As long as it's written and signed,
You should inspect
it
your
could be
ship
on a
for
loaf
heat
of
leeches
bread.
every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left. Okay, no problem. I'm sure you can find something you like.
Another day, another couple of...
Okay, no problem.
It's pretty dangerous out in space these days.
If you're looking to stay, Zone Road in on this account.
That bank robbery sounded intense.
Well, look who it is. How are the settled systems treating you? Make any enemies yet? Waiting. I do a lot about these. Choosing to act is what puts you in conflict with others. It's not about how pure the intentions are. Once you start making a real impact on the universe, there's always more and more people who end up on the losing side of your decisions. Someone always gets hurt. Look a little harder at yourself. Space is a dangerous place. Even if you just defend yourself when someone pulls a gun on you, you've ruined someone's day. Eventually someone will come along thinking that maybe space needs to be controlled, brought into order. That's what happened in the United Colonies. Even the Freestar Collective has rules. But that didn't stop war from breaking out, did it? I guess that's just the nature of things, isn't it? People start by thinking they're doing the right thing, and then your version of what's right collides with someone else's. But it doesn't last. See, that's my point. Even if everyone is benefiting, some people are benefiting more than others. And then eventually someone thinks it's time to rebalance the scales. Better to just let people be. A single person achieving their own ends is at least honest. Helping people is just another form of control. Ah, there I go again. I was in danger of waxing philosophical last time, and now I'm knee-deep in it. I should stop while I'm ahead. I'll catch you around.
Excitement for now.
All right. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation. So, not gonna be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after. Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming. You gonna be like this the whole way? Damn it. I was hoping to avoid the estate. Cora's gonna be so mad. Yeah, you're right. Let's do this.
Is Solomon cold?
I'm just saying, my family was on the first ship.
That's the Rock. Ranger Central. Not a bad bar, too.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks.
Well, well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
I got just as much right to those maps as anyone else in this family.
That's exactly right, Sam. We all share Solomon's legacy. Only some of us are around to live up to it, and some of us aren't.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive. Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options. No. I mean, this is no place for her, okay? The less time she spends with Jacob, the better. Damn it. Fine. We'll go get her. I just, if there's any other options, I'd appreciate doing those. I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive. Give me a sec. Okay, that's not bad. Just, give me a minute to brace myself, okay? Round 2 with the old mule can be even worse than round 1. Next time you talk to Jacob, tell him I want a word with him. That'll be our cue. You slip away and I'll keep him busy.
What do you want? Constellation? Well, that's not your decision, is it? It's co-property by birthright. It stays here. Maybe you're right. Can't believe I'm saying this. But if I'll get you out of my hair, then fine. You can... They're in the other room, here. Key.
All right, let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Well, you ain't wrong. But let's take a look at what we're up against. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with aliens. But the empty nest is... Me too. But there's no helping it. We're gonna have to get through them and the local wildlife to get to that cave.
And fleet seems to be everywhere. It's because they have little outposts everywhere. There were so many facilities abandoned.
Well, that looked painful.
Filburn Agricultural Systems bears no liability for any injuries sustained on the boats.
Maybe I've done that a time or two. Medieval. Just don't tell Cora about this one. Scanner is Constellation's best friend. This is Shawgag territory, and they're usually not willing to talk. Be ready.
What was that?
Grizzly, but part of the job.
You mess with me?
Tired of this.
Some smugglers are not bad folk. Just trying to make a living, really.
Gets your blood pumping, huh?
This is gonna be
Grab
fun.
everything you see. Me and my buddies used to spelunk in my misspent youth. You've done this before, right?
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son. Least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really. Oh, really? I prefer my enemies 6 feet under. Tough talk. But you've backed it up so far, I'll admit. Huh. The Shaw gang's name. Fine. Get the hell out of here before I change my mind. I see you again. You're dead.
Boss, it's the Ashta.
You. This is your fault. You better lend us a hand.
Everyone fall back!
Get out of here.
Smugglers don't take too kindly with folk poking around their turf.
Get lost. You've cost me enough time and money. We see you again, you're dead. Get out of here before I change my mind.
You're lucky the boss is so generous.
Glad to see you don't mind getting your hands dirty. Worm.
Hey, we're back. Newest member of our little...
Just what are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect.
Vasco, we haven't
We're building a gigantic bomb that will blow up.
I do
as
not
soon as we
know,
finish.
sweetie.
Or maybe it's some
me?
kind of interstellar.
I did not formally address you, honey.
Why would either of those things give the
Vasco,
discoverer
can you repeat what
visions
you
and
just
music?
said?
I did not formally address you, handsome.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us...
Understood. I will prepare my system to begin the diagnostics. This will run as a background
I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship.
What exactly are you referring to, my precious pumpkin?
Why not? What do you think, Cora?
It's really nice to have more company. New stories, new data.
What? Data? All right. We're in. Let's see what the galaxy throws at us next.
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss.